Welcome to a new video and a new tutorial. Today we have the half cash on Monkey Meadows. This is my updated tutorial. The old one still works, I believe, but this is a better tutorial, more straightforward, and let's get started. So my half cash tutorial is obviously no knowledge, no farming, and we're just using Quincy as a basic hero. So I get towers pretty much when I need to because it's very important to get the towers quickly. Here we go to a 101 tax shooter, but we're just getting upgrades as soon as you get the money. Even more tax there, trying to limit the amount of lives we leak. Now if you have increased starting cash as one of your knowledges, this actually shouldn't be much of a problem at all. You might get a couple leaks, but you'll be able to get a couple upgrades in your tax shooter just to start off with, and that should really do a lot to help you get forward. The next upgrade is going to go straight to Quincy, so now I can actually get my hero. It's important to get Quincy fairly early because you want Quincy to at least get camo by around 24, but on round 13, if you've bought Quincy, especially if you have the 3 levels, you'll be perfectly fine, and you should be doing quite a lot of damage by around 24. Maybe not explosions by 28, but we don't need to. That's not what this is for. We have other ways to deal with that. So here we get even faster shooting and shortly after tax sprayer, and that should limit at all the amount of balloons we're leaking. Plenty of damage there. So we finally need to work out a way to beat round 28 and 30. So obviously that's the lead rounds, and I think we're just gonna go very basic, and we went for a bomber. So a bomb shooter is a good tower, but we're not going to go for a Moab killer. We're going to go for a quite heavy damage dealer, and for now just stick on bigger bombs, put it on strong, and you should be fine for round 20 and round 30. As you can see, the rounds aren't even a problem. The bomb shooters can do about 2 and 1, and even round 30 is a breeze. So now working towards the Moab, there's only a couple more towers we need. Obviously a big one's going to be the wizard. The wizard doesn't do too much damage, but the wizard has more camo, which we need, and on top of that will do a lot to anything that comes out of the Moab, and do a little bit of damage to the Moab while it's coming. There is no real main damage doer to our Moab, but as you can see, it does turn out fine. We get a couple more upgrades on our bomb shooter after we get the arcane mastery on our wizard, and that allows us to do plenty of damage to camos and any other towers any other balloons in between. I don't know how much damage the arcane actually does, but it is a lot. We get cluster bombs on the bomb shooter, and this is going to be for the ceramics that come out of the Moab. Obviously they're not great, and then finally heavy bombs just before the Moab comes out. We lob the ability, and the Moab dies very quickly. Quincy's ability, as you should know, is very strong against Moabs, and as long as you use it as it comes out, you'll be perfectly fine. So now moving into any further rounds, we have a couple big upgrades to do. One of the main ones is obviously going to be to get overdrive. That is plenty of DPS needed, but we have a camo problem, and I think it's quite obvious we have a camo problem because only 2 towers can target camos, and one of them can't even hit purple camos. So that's going to be what we're doing now, and that is a village. You'll see me use a village a lot. Great way to get camo. Just a quick 1 2 0, and that's to make sure the 1 is extra range, to make sure the tax shooter gets in, and now everything can hit camos. As you can see with these upgrades now, Moabs aren't even a problem, and we are cruising. Get jungle drums and primary expertise. We have 2 primary towers here, and jungle drums will help them all. Now moving towards round 60 and 63, we need to come up with a few big upgrades. Now the first one isn't a massive upgrade, but it is recursive cluster. This will deal with 63 and should do plenty of damage to round 60. Not really the BFB, but the mobs that come out be very strong. If you enjoyed this tutorial so far, be sure to like, subscribe, and if you have any problems and manage to fix them, leave your fix in the comments. And if you have any problems and need a fix, either put it in the comments or join the Discord in the description, and we have plenty of people there that are good at the game, or I'm always about if you at me, and I will try and help you as much as I can. So here we are farming to get quite a lot of money for a potentially the biggest upgrade we have, and that's going to be Arcane Spike. Some people ask why Arcane Spike, and it's because I could get Tax Zone, but again it's like twice the price, and I don't need Tax Zone because I mean I've got Recursive Cluster for all of the spam ceramics. I have plenty of Moab damage, and Arcane Spike does just as much Moab damage for a bit less. Maybe not just as much, but a lot of Moab damage for quite a lot less. And as you can see, Moabs aren't even a problem now. We can finally focus on getting the last few upgrades before round 80. However, we do have some tough rounds in round 70. Round 76, round 78 are big problems. You should know about them if you don't. They are a ceramic heavy rounds, especially round 78. You get a set of ceramics, and then you get a set of camo ceramics. Obviously the camo is fine. Round 76, from what I remember, is regrow ceramics, so make sure you have a regrow blocker, which we do have, or anything else. We finally get a boomerang to deal with these ceramic rounds, a 402, more glaives, loads of damage to balloon spam, and there we go, round 76, and soon to be around 78. We get another upgrade, and that's going to be primary mentoring, and that's just to increase the range of the overdrive and of the bomb shooter. Even though the bomb shooter doesn't need more range, the overdrive very much does. And the boomerang's a bit further back, so the extra range allows it to shoot a bit quicker. And finally, we're ready for round 80. The ZOMG, and as you can see, it will be not much of a problem. You can always pop your ability. You don't need to though, but you know, you might as well beat the game quicker. Pop your ability, watch it die, and you've now got half cash done on Monkey Meadows. Thanks for watching, like, subscribe, and peace.